March 8th, 2023. Continuing with days of our lives as trees come down and fences get destroyed, as hard-working men take down these majestic trees that once stood proudly on my 18th century home built by John Adams during John Adams' time period. I just finished a 3-hour video that I may or may not put up, so I'm a little bit heated right now as I take these photos of these hard-working men. I see no women there. What happened to equality? These dangerous jobs with men on high forklifts. Taking down trees, and the other hard work men do that women don't want to do, and claim that Western civilization is a lark and they don't need men. Who do they think built everything that they enjoy around them? The Marxist teachers spewing propaganda to entire generations in concert with mainstream media, talking about patriarchies. Do you think these men have patriarchal white power? Or are racist? They work hard to put bread on the table for their family and nothing else. During storms and power lines and natural disasters, it's these men who help build Western civilization, who have no power of their own, no patriarchy, no ability to boss around women. Good minds wasted in such nonsense. Days of the week spending teaching your children nonsense. Gender pronouns. Yes, this is my resume. I begin with they, them. I'm a masker. I support globalism. Jesus Christ, I'm a fucking deplorable. So are these men who keep Western civilization that took 2,000 years. But every culture is equal. I mean, don't put a picture of Muhammad up. What? At least in America, most are reasonable. I don't talk about things outside of domestic liberty in this movement. Take back our school systems. There's a great mayor with a vid up who point blank said to the board, his school board, either resign or I'll have you all arrested for putting out child pornography. And I've spoken to the sheriff, and I've spoken to the DA and prosecutor who said they will go ahead if you don't, every single one of you resign from that school board. 10 years ago, could you imagine such things to be presented to 8th graders, and not 8th graders, 8-year-olds, as these men pick up trash? Where's the women among them? Realize I've just gotten off a serious vid as these men with no power, who can't get fucked anytime they want, swipe left, swipe right. A woman who thinks themselves a 10, who's a 5, can get fucked easier than an average man. You have to be a professional ball player. warped minds of intelligent people who don't use them. This is the area I live in. A quaint old town that still has most of its sensibilities, although in other parts of the Berkshires, simply flying a flag will have your staff leave you. As I had, remarkably, even after losing 3 businesses due to COVID. Even my staff of 2 eBayers who helped me left not because of the flag, but because of COVID restrictions. Yeah. And fears put into them, not that it's not real. My brother was a medical oncologist and PhD in microbiology on top of that. And, I mean, he was a civilian member of the Mars project in NASA, working on long-term robotics between space travel and humans, and the first mammalian birthing on Earth. In space. I mean, I'm riled up. You can't imagine the vid that I just did, a 3-hour vid from Leslie. I'm not here to get hours. I'm not monetized. This vid could ruin me. I don't give a shit. By now, my words and actions should be found simultaneous, as one equaling the other. So my words and my constitutional word lives matter. Such is my anger, you understand? This is Leslie, angry face. Not quite. You don't want to see my angry face. You don't want to see what many think of lightweight Leslie turning hard upon you. And I don't want to place my wrath upon anyone in this liberty movement. I'm hard-pressed not to sometimes. All right, they're gone. Be gone. Perhaps that's all the trees are taken down. There was a 4th and a 5th of these tall rocket ships to the sky, I used to call them. I've already had to take down the magnificent maple that's shown in a picture of a 110 or 20-year-old postcard someone sent to me because I collect postcards and they saw it was my house when there was a dirt road out there and horses and buggies with a sweeper behind to clean up the shit, which I might be trying to clean up for this movement within my limited scope of ability. And here comes the cleanup crew. Perhaps a woman is there, or there's someone in that safety car behind that our taxpayer dollars as the world goes by on March 8th, Part 2, 2023, in rural America. In my home built in 1800 during the Adams administration. 20 years I've been here. The first doctor's office in the region. He worked with European doctors trying to find vaccinations for yellow fever and for smallpox. And now we have vaccines that may or may not be really vaccines. It's a real thing, COVID. And many of us get so hemmed up in our own certitudes, even with new data. We don't want to believe anything. Hey, I know that it's a means towards extending power over us. That I get. But to jump to additional conclusions, and call it convid and other odd types of things, thinking that there's no microbiology behind it, and it's not real, or it's just bots inside. The vaccines, maybe, maybe not, who knows? It's just part of technology that's been abused. But it's a real mutating thing. I've made 3 parodies on Fauci masks. It's pretty funny. And Noli D convinced me to put up several vids at the onset when people were cooped up at homes to try to help them not go absolutely insane while they're inside. So I made, I think, two vids or so. I've had several mask vids of different types. Because I can't walk a lot. So I talk, and I talk, and I talk, and I talk, and I talk. Peace out, y'all, from the southern Berkshires. As life goes on, to an ambivalent world, mostly, just as it did back in colonial times, you understand. As most Tories are ambivalent. Today, March 8th, 2023, signing off with a smile. A lady, y'all. Bye. Ciao. Arrivederci. Best to ya. Peace out, y'all.